I'm Lauren Mulford.
And I'm Basani Charcoal.
And I'm Amparo Espiritu.
And we are Waterball Incorporated. The Waterball is a large, hollow plastic sphere with a push handle that allows up to 100 pounds of water to be transported efficiently. This device significantly reduces strain on the body because it is being pushed instead of being carried. The Waterball saves time, energy, and is a safer solution to transporting water. Each morning before the heat rises, Kanzi Kahindi sets out from her one-bedroom hut near the village of Kabauni for a 6-mile walk to the nearest small river. She returns 8 hours later, balancing a yellow 5-gallon jerry can of water on her head. Her chest and legs ache when she finally deposits the 42-pound container in her home, but there's barely time to rest. Soon, she'll be cleaning and cooking food for her 8 children. While men in communities like Kahindis till land and care for livestock, women and girls arguably have the most important responsibility when it comes to their family's survival, fetching water to use for daily drinking, cooking, cleaning, and irrigation.
The Waterball is a polyethylene barrel that can be pushed with an attachable steel handle. It has the capacity to hold 100 pounds of water. The top and bottom of the barrel have indents where the ends of the steel handle can attach to. The Waterball features a twistable cap to keep the water from being decontaminated. In addition, the cap contains a push and pull dispenser that allows the user to obtain small amounts of water without having to open the container. The user simply fills the container with water, lays it on its side, and attaches the steel handle and push.
The Waterball is needed in many water-scarce areas for a few reasons. The first reason is that the Waterball saves time. People carrying water in water-scarce countries can spend several hours a day because they are making multiple trips for water. The Waterball eases the issue because it can carry up to 100 pounds of water each trip, which is more than double the amount traditional containers can carry. The Waterball also saves energy. We have already mentioned how long and far people in water-scarce countries have to walk for water. Imagine the amount of energy it takes to carry around 40 pounds of water on your head when taking these long trips. Rolling water is much more efficient than carrying water. Finally, the Waterball is a safer solution for transporting water. Balancing 40 pounds of water on your head over long periods of time can cause strain on your body that can cause severe skeletal and spinal damage. This will no longer be an issue with the Waterball.
We will be charging $70 for one Waterball. We determined this price because the average per capita income in Kenya is only $1,246 US. While the Waterball may be more expensive than other containers like jerry cans, we believe it is a fair price. We took into consideration that only one Waterball needs to be used to carry up to 100 pounds of water for an entire household. We also took into consideration the long lifespan of our product. The Waterball is a durable product and does not need to be purchased often. Lastly, we acknowledge that water is essential. The increased water supply from the Waterball will allow Kenyans to have enough water for cooking, drinking, laundry, bathing, and many other essential activities in their everyday lives.
Our team chose the country of Kenya because we believe there's a strong market potential there. This is due to the fact that 30% of Kenyans live in areas where water cannot be accessed nearby, according to the World Bank statistics. This results in Kenyans having to walk, on average, 3 to 5 miles each day to obtain water. Population growth is causing water to be more scarce. Future projections show that by 2025, 1/3 of per capita water availability will drop as a result of population growth. Kenya is experiencing chronic cycles of flooding and drought that are increasing in frequency and severity caused by climate change, population growth, significant upland watershed destruction, and non-equitable distribution of water resources.
Our direct competitor in Kenya would be jerry cans and other small containers. Jerry cans have the strength of being affordable and being easily accessible. Its weakness is its low efficiency and health hazard. For our indirect competitors, water pipelines have the strength of having the most convenience by providing water straight to people's homes. If everyone in Kenya had the water pipelines like developed countries, the Waterball wouldn't even be needed. However, we are far from that situation. Currently, only 9 out of 55 water service providers in Kenya provide continuous water supply. It is also not at the point where it can supply water to the many dispersed villages in Kenya. Water trucks provide a fast and easy way to get water to people in areas where water is hard to obtain. However, filling and driving many trucks over long distances to remote villages is expensive and inefficient. Rainwater irrigation is also inexpensive. Its weakness is that it is not viable in many parts of Kenya. Kenya has a dry climate where having farms and trees is not common. When compared to these alternatives, the Waterball is undoubtedly the most cost-efficient method of transporting water.
We are primarily targeting non-governmental organizations such as the World Health Organization. We are targeting them because they are well established. In fact, they are located in over 150 countries. The World Health Organization also has the budget to help supply and distribute our product. The program budget for 2016 was $4.4 billion. Over 500 NGOs have some form of partnership with the World Health Organization, which helps people know of our product and increase distribution paths. Our main target users would be women and children in Kenya, especially in rural areas. We came upon this decision because the task of providing water for households falls disproportionately to women and girls. We want to focus on women and children in rural areas because they have to walk the furthest and spend the most amount of time transporting water. An example would be Kilifi County, which is one of the driest areas in Kenya. They are largely shut off from modern conveniences like pipelines, and their water is collected from open sources like dams and rivers, which are often polluted.
To introduce our product to NGOs such as the World Health Organization, we will in months 1 through 6 promote our product to non-governmental organizations, which all have bases here in the US. The NGOs can help distribute the Waterball where our containers are most prevalently needed. We will provide NGOs with videos demonstrating how Waterball works and with samples of the Waterball. We want the NGOs to have first-hand experience of the Waterball so they can use our video to set it up themselves and to have a better understanding of our product. In months 7 through 12, we would want to work further with NGOs with the goal of funding our research in order to help us better the product, such as making the product more durable and lightweight.
To introduce the Waterball in Kenya, we will use representatives in word-of-mouth marketing. In months 1 through 6, we will be hiring native Kenyans from each village to act as a representative for Waterball. These representatives have the opportunity to try the Waterball personally and give their testimonials to the others carrying water to their village. They will also be responsible for demonstrating how the product works and distributing others to try as well. In months 7 through 12, we will continue to use the same methods of advertising. We hope to have success stories from our first round of distribution.
If our strategies do not work, we will have to distribute our product at major sources where people obtain and retrieve water. To improve availability of water to more Kenyans in rural areas, the government of Kenya constructed major dams such as Badasa and Kasirian and others in districts like Koibatek and Kitui districts. As for the cities, users of water kiosks in cities fetch water in Kenya 4 to 6 times per day. We will focus on major dams and water kiosks located in Kenya as our second option.